Welcome guys to my Minecraft video. This is SlyRye47 and I'm returning with my Minecraft series. This is episode 3. Sly's Adventures in Minecraft. I'm starting up a new world here. If you're wondering why, my other world got deleted. So yeah. And anyways, this computer is way better than the last one, although it has some lag at the beginning. So anyways, this is my first commentary. Might have a few faults in it, but who cares? Alright, starting off. Whopping 13 minutes, 20 seconds, 63 milliseconds. That makes me sound like a geek. Okay, so here I am. It's lagging a whole lot, changing my settings. And so you can just practically skip ahead on this part. I'm not gonna speak here. And so, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry for the game sounds. I'm watching my video while I'm commentating it, so I turned down all the game sounds just right now. Sorry about that. Anyways, here I am. I'm gonna punch some trees, punch some trees, and try to go make myself a good living. Went to John's Incredible Pizza and the bowling alley today. I really suck at bowling. I seriously tell me in the comments if you're good at bowling, because I seriously need some tips. I have to play with the bumpers. Alright, punching wood is a little bit tedious, so I might speed this up. Which I probably won't do because I'm kind of lazy. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of paranoid on this part because I know creepers can still get out in the day. So I'm checking around for any big caves because they can spawn in the dark and they can resist sunlight, but they can't spawn in light. So yeah. Some people say that they can spawn in light. No way. They build these huge mansions and they light it all up and they say they can spawn in light. That's just stupid. Okay, so I'm having a bit of lag and I find some mushrooms! Mushrooms. Awesome mushrooms. Yeah, I like mushrooms a lot. I find a whole bunch of them here. Lots of brown ones. Then, what's kind of stupid is after this, I find one red one. Just one. I made this huge, whopping big mushroom patch. I get one red one. That's just wrong. That is just wrong. I might sound enthusiastic, but kind of tired. Because this is the second time I'm commentating this video. Because the other one, I just sounded plain bored. And yeah. So right now I'm looking for sugar canes, and here's the one red mushroom. You guys see any other red mushrooms? Then you guys are probably going screaming at the freaking monitor. I saw a red mushroom. Well, whatever. I didn't see it, so I'm not gonna pick it up. Here's a cave. Got kind of even more paranoid here. So as you can see, I'm checking all the footsteps I hear. Even a sheep's footsteps. One time I was in a cave and I was exploring and I heard some footsteps and I looked all around, couldn't find the source of it. And then I figured out it was my own footsteps because I was wearing new headphones, so they sounded really loud. Yeah, by the way, I have my headphones right here. I think the brand, I can't read this symbol because they wrote it in some foreign language or something. So here I am, I'm making a workbench. This is gonna be my future house. Yay! A hole in the wall, how exciting. Alright. Crafting an axe, or a shovel. Then I craft an axe, I believe. Yep. Not sure why I crafted an axe. I should have made a pick, but I don't know why I did that. You can make this thing called charcoal, which I'm explaining the reason why I'm not looking for coal right now. You can make this thing called charcoal, which will allow you to make torches with it. And to make it, you need raw wood. I'm not so sure about birch tree wood because never tried it out on that. But raw wood, standard raw wood, like a tree trunk that I am punching. And you just burn it with some planks or something, and you get 1 charcoal. And 1 charcoal makes 4 torches each. And it's very handy when you run out of coal. And by the way, I do find coal, but I'm not recording. I don't record when I find coal in this Let's Play. I will be doing lots of stuff off camera, so yeah. Sorry I haven't been doing videos in a long time. I've just been very occupied. I don't have that much time to do YouTube, and you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want from now on. I'm not gonna really take requests. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. So if I want to do Minecraft, then I'll upload Minecraft videos. If I want to do Nerf for Extreme 2, then I'll make the trailer and upload it, and then upload the real one. It doesn't matter. I hope that's okay with you guys too. Because I'm not just total computer person. Alright, fine, I'll say it. I have a life. Alright, so here, I like to make little nooks for my workbenches and such. So I make a little nook in the wall. Usually 4 blocks wide, but in this case, I only made a small chest. So, yeah. Why make small chests? I think making a large chest is just much less tedious. Because then you can just store it all in one big chest and you don't have to sort it all out. In fact, I chew up lots of my resources very, very quickly. And so that's why I only need about 1 large chest per game save, because that's all I really need, because I use all the resources very quickly. And as you can see, I just made some charcoal right there. Hope you guys saw that. Crafting my door. I wish there was a way to make sandstone doors. That would look epic. Or half doors. Half doors would be really nice. Half doors that you can't jump over, but they look like half doors. I've seen very creative ways to make half doors, or what looks like half doors. But to tell you the truth, what it says on the Minepedia, how you can put down a door and put a cactus next to the top section and make a half door, that is not true. My brother tested it out, that theory, and it does not work. I'm telling you, it does not work. And here I am, hacking at trees while I ramble on. Okay, so that technique does not work. It does not create a half door. So do not try that technique. It just messes up your door. Alright. I'm getting major FPS problems, and I got 21 wood. Doing pretty good. Putting 3 wood at the top because 2 can make, both of them have, a wooden plank has 1.5 life. So basically it can burn a little bit more than 1. Yeah. Some helpful Minecraft tips are that if you go mining and you miss some ores, then if you go mining and you see some valuable ores, but you don't have the right pick. Like for instance, I see some diamond, but I don't have the iron pick, I can just place torches around it and leave everything around it a little dark so that it is easier to spot if I come back with an iron pick. Or you can bring a workbench and a few iron ingots down with you, and you can just make another pick. I don't understand how you can make rock picks. I mean, I wish you can't make rock picks. I mean, wooden, that's okay, but seriously, a rock pick? And how do they glue all that stuff together with their snot? That doesn't sound too pleasant. And just crafting lots of picks because I'm gonna go mining in this episode. And I see that it's still daytime, but I'm like, screw it. And I just start digging a mine shaft. If my mic sounds a little bit weird, don't blame me. Because this is my first time using the mic, so I have no idea what it sounds like. Although I did a few tests. And yeah. This is me mining. This is my way of mining. Just dig straight holes. And yep, gravel. I hate gravel. I absolutely detest it. Alright, put in the comments which is worst. Which is worst? Gravel or dirt? Tell me in the comments. I'd like to see some people who've actually viewed this video. Alright. So, I think gravel is so ugly, I replaced it with cobblestone, which looks very gruesome, but it's better than gravel, because gravel just looks like dots on the floor. I mean, seriously. Dots on the floor. It's getting nighttime, and when it's transitioning from day to night, my computer has a little bit of an FPS problem. So right here I'm replacing the gravel. If you guys want me to do any kind of videos, just ask, and nicely if you will. And I might look into it, but as I said before, I'm not gonna go really that intent with requests. So yeah. By the way, this smooth lighting mod that Notch put in, it looks nice, I have to say, but it lowers the lighting level by a whole lot. So, whereas one torch would be enough to cover, I'd say 6 by 6 by 6, one smooth lighting torch would be enough to cover a 3 by 3 by 3, or something like that. When